Greetings. I wanted to just take a few minutes and share with you some thoughts. Here we are in midweek 6, and we have a really robust discussion on Gone Girls going on and Paradox. And I have to tell you, it occurred to me, I don't know why this hasn't occurred to me before, but our discussions have been just so lively and so detailed and intense. Generally, everybody's doing a great job in these discussions, and it's not easy because they're so detailed each week. But this discussion this week was beginning to remind me of, I belong to a book club, and there's, I don't know, 8 or 10 people, and there, some provosts and a president of a college, and, all the English and humanities people, a couple of librarians, and, some older folks, but very well read. They speak several languages, and they're very into reading. And I look forward to our monthly or every other month book club. And the discussions, you just never know where they're going to go. And it's always really warm and welcoming. And I really get that feeling in our discussions. So I wanted to share that with you. I also wanted to just share that all of the grades for the draft for the final assignment, which is due next week, all your grades and notes have been in. So if you have any questions, be sure to contact me. I'm going to post a couple of these announcements next week, but just a few observations that I made that I want you to remember. First, in the introduction, think of it as an article that you're publishing. In this essay, I will, you don't have to announce what you're doing. And bring the audience in a little slower, right? If you're talking about survival, tell us a little bit about survival and why that's an important part of, our human existence, and it's important in our arts and literature. So, draw the big picture in your introduction and then kind of go in for the kill. The other thing that's I see a lot is the use of the title of the article or the author's full name. Once you've identified the author, you don't have to use the full name every time. And if you use some of the literary criticisms, some of the articles that we've done, look at the style that they use. They never say, Cormac McCarthy over and over again. They don't say, Susan Collins. They just say Collins. So be aware of that. And the same with the title of the book. If you need to clarify it, but you really shouldn't have to do it 2 sentences in a row. We're with you. So those are just a couple of smaller kind of housekeeping things that I see with these. I want to just take one more minute, and I promise it'll just be a minute, on the peer review, and remind you that there is that second discussion, which is a peer review. I'll be popping in and supporting you. I will not be as detailed in the peer review because this is your chance to share your feedback with your peers. But you need to post your draft by Thursday, and then by Sunday you need to do 2 peer reviews. They should be at least 1 page long. They need to kind of give a basic overview. It's always really helpful to hear what someone else sees what they understand from what we write. So kind of give a basic overview of what your pair has presented, and then talk a little bit about strengths, a little bit about weaknesses, and then leave the kind of mechanical stuff, writing and tone and that kind of thing, leave that for last. So follow that pattern. You need to do 2 reviews, and they need to be posted by Sunday. I'm also going to include underneath a piece that I use. Actually, it's for another peer review class that I teach here, but it just gives you some starters, which can be helpful. So anyways, great going. We're heading to the finish line. If you have any questions, particularly on the notes that I gave in the draft, let me know. And let's see where these crazy people in Gone Girl are going, huh? Take care.